Good morning, I'm Pastor TJ, and welcome to the Monday Mug. Have you ever been called by God to do something that, in a moment, you really didn't think made sense? I want to share with you the story of somebody in Scripture that probably felt just like that. There's a man named Philip in the book of Acts chapter 8, and Philip is in Samaria preaching while there's great persecution going on in the church. But what's amazing about his preaching is that it says all people with one accord were listening to his teachings. They were hearing him, they were applying it to their lives. They also saw miracles being performed. They saw paralyzed and lame people be healed. This was a great work that God was able to do through Philip. So Philip is preaching, he's teaching, he's experiencing a great joy, I'm sure, in what he's doing for the Lord. But then the Lord asks him to do something that I'm sure did not make sense to him. Maybe you can relate. In verse 26 of Acts chapter 8, it says, "Now an angel of the Lord spoke to Philip, saying, 'Arise, and go toward the south along the road which goes down from Jerusalem to Gaza. This is desert.'" So, Lord, you're telling me I'm going to go from a place that's full of people and miracles happening, and they're listening to me, to a place where there's nobody? It doesn't make sense. But listen to the rest of Philip's story. He decides to go. He decides to be faithful to what God has called him to do. And when he gets to where he's supposed to be on his way down to Gaza, he meets an Ethiopian eunuch man. This man was very important. He was in charge of all the queen's treasure. And as Philip approaches, he realizes that he's reading out of the book of Isaiah. And as he does that, he says, "Do you understand what you're reading?" And the man says, "How can I understand if nobody guides me?" So even though Philip was around so many people and God called him to go to a deserted place, he was able to fulfill God's mission for his life, his plan for his life. He spoke to that man, and this is exactly what happened through their conversation. In verse 37, it says, "Philip said, 'If you believe with all your heart, you may.' And he answered and said, 'I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God.'" God has a plan for you, a purpose for you. And even in a time where maybe it doesn't make all the sense in the world to you, you need to be faithful to His call in your life and see what He does in other people's life through you. Thank you for joining us for the Monday Mug. Have a wonderful day.